Hi, welcome to our 30-minute moon salutation power flow. Today, all you are going to need is your mat, no other props, and just a little space to move. We'll get started right away in an easy seat. So just whichever foot you prefer in front, hands can rest on knees. We'll start here actually with some torso circles. So reaching your shoulders, kind of drawing a circle with them all the way up towards your knees. Then leaning back, then reversing that direction, just starting to bring in some movement right away because we're going to get going quickly. When you're ready, or that's complete, switching out the legs. So your opposite leg in front and cat-cows from this position. Inhale to squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale to squeeze. Exhale to round. Few more rounds here, really almost exaggerating those motions, bringing a lot of movement to the spine here. After your next round, rocking forward over your ankles for a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, hips under knees. Then drawing circles with your hips here, just a few. First going one direction, then the other. Pausing in stillness, starting with some fire hydrants. So first, left knee lifts off the mat, comes back to hover. Lift off the mat, come back to hover, keeping that core engaged, noticing if your belly wants to drop here. One more round wherever you are. And then extending that leg long, plant it outside of the mat. Walk your hands to the other side. Lift your left arm up for modified side plank. Option to stay right here, or we'll pulse into gate. So lifting that torso, reach towards your toes, and then back to modified side plank, reaching forward. Working a few rounds here with your pace of breath. One more wherever you are. And pausing next time you're in that side plank position. Reach fingertips towards the sky. Tuck your back toes if they're not tucked. Walk your hands forward, sink your hips back for a half child's pose. Now, if having your right toes tucked is too intense, you're welcome to untuck them here. Next round of breath, rock forward, return to that tabletop position, other side, flip. Right knee opening for those fire hydrants first, just feeling some activation in that outer hip. Keeping that core steady. Next round, keep that knee lifted, extend your leg long, plant it on the mat. Walk hands over to the other side of the mat. Right arm reaches this time. Pulsing in and out of that gate pose. Bringing in some fluid movement with the arms. Working with your breath. You're always welcome to go a little faster or slower if that feels better for you. Just getting moving right away. One more round wherever you are. The next time you're in that modified side plank, pausing here, tuck those back toes if they're not tucked. Walk the hands forward for half child's pose. Again, you can keep that plantar stretch if it feels good, or untuck the toes if it's too intense. Next round of breath, rock forward. Walk your hands forward about a handprint, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Use your inhale to rock forward to plank. Planting left hand under your face, opening up to side plank. You're welcome to stack the feet or keep them staggered for a little more stability. Can stay right here, or a 10 count of thread the needle. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pausing with arm lifted. Back to plank position. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend right knee, opening your hips towards the right. And then stepping right foot forward, outside of right hand for lizard. Breathe here. Pressing into your hands, bring left foot up to meet right. Sink hips down for Malasana. Plant your hands, step back to lizard. Step back to downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, plant that right hand in front or in the middle of your face, opening left arm to the sky this time. Breathe here. Thread the needle. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing with arm lifted. Return to that plank position. Hips up and back. Left leg to the sky. Bend left knee, opening those left hips. Left foot plants outside of left hand. Rock forward to Malasana. Sink your hips down. Hands to the mat. Step back to lizard. Back to down dog. Repeat it on the other side. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, bend right knee, open that hip. Right hand outside of right foot. Step forward to Malasana. And back to lizard. Downward facing dog. One more time. Left leg to sky. Left knee opens. Plant left foot outside of left hand. Forward to Malasana. Back to lizard. And downward facing dog. Give yourself 3 rounds of breath here. Noticing if that breath's already getting fiery. Inhale, bend your knees, hips low. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, fold all the way through. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, sun salutation A. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank on the toes or plank on the knees for chaturanga push-ups. Inhale, arms long. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift 1 last time, then lower all the way to the mat. Hands back by hips, everything lifts. Squeeze for locust. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, back for down dog. Keeping these plank rocks going, or you're always welcome to hold in plank, or in down dog, or tabletop. Pausing next time you're in down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank on the toes or plank on the knees. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga push up. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Last time, all the way down. Plant your hands back by your hips. Inhale, lift for locust. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, back to down dog. Again, keeping up these plank rocks or finding where your body feels best in stillness. Pausing next time you're in down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathing here, take time to set up your feet. Either feet hips distance or toes together for chair, whichever you prefer. Sink your hips down. Heart stays lifted. Noticing that you can still see your toes over your knees. Breathe here. Inhale, lift your heels, hands back for airplane. Exhale, back to prayer, heels down. We'll take a few of these pulses, lifting your heels back to airplane, and then heels to the mat to prayer. Be here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing with your toes lifted. Hands come to heart center. Sink your hips down to your heels for toe stand. Breathing here. Inhale, open arms to cactus. Exhale, squeeze together. Inhale for cactus. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more rounds. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Last round. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze together. Hands to prayer. Keep toes lifted. Lifting back to that chair position. Hold here for just a moment. Heels to the mat. Forward fold. Beautiful. From here, walk your hands forward for downward facing dog. Heels reaching towards the mat. Pressing into both hands equally. Rock forward to plank. 10 count of mountain climbers here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale for the mat or chaturanga. Inhale for locust or up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Inhale, lift to crescent. 10 count of crescent kicks. Keep arms lifted. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pausing in crescent. Start to lean forward, shifting that weight towards your front foot, and then lifting for warrior 3. Hands can come to heart center or stay extended long. A little bit more of a challenge on balance. Pulses here. Lifting that back heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently return to crescent, fingertips to the sky, hands back to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale in plank. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale for the mat or chaturanga. Inhale for locust or up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Lift your fingertips for crescent. Pressing into that back heel. 10 count of kicks here. here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing in crescent. Lean forward first, and then lift into warrior 3. Hands can stay extended long or come to heart center. Back heel pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently return to crescent. Hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, step it between your hands for warrior 2. Back foot parallel with the short edge of the mat. Low in that stance. Inhale, right palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Deepen that stance, inch those toes forward. Inhale, right palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten that front leg, toes point towards the long edge of the mat. Open up to star. Pull heels in, sink down for goddess. Hold here for a moment. Goddess skaters. So planting into that right foot, left foot steps behind you, and then other side. Shifting that weight back and forth. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning to goddess, sink those hips down. Toe pulses. Lifting the heels and then lowering for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I about face planted, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up to star, toes point forward, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk your hands, turn your toes back to the top of the mat. Step right foot back to meet left. Inhale and plank. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Warrior 2, other side. Press into the blade edge of that back foot, arms at shoulder height. Inhale, left palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Straightening those legs, toes point forward, open to star. Heels pull in, sink down to goddess. Breathe here. 10 count of those goddess skaters. Shifting your weight. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pausing back in goddess. I feel like a speed skater in those. Breathe here. Toe pulses. Pulsing those heels up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe here. Open up to star. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, turn your toes, walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale and plank. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Give yourself 3 rounds of breath in this Tadasana. Beautiful time for some water. Feeling into that stability in that base. We do sun salutations in almost each of our classes. This is the first time we're going to introduce a moon salutation. So starting in Tadasana, fingertips stay pressed together, lift to the sky, side stretch to the right, hips to the left. Opposite way, fingertips left, hips right. Open up your stance, sink into goddess pose. Breathe here. Open up to star, and then finding straight leg warrior 2. So back foot parallel, short edge of the mat. Hips reach back, fingertips forward. Opening to triangle. Left arm reaches to the sky. And then bringing left hand to meet right. Back toes turn to a 45-degree angle. Knee to nose for pyramid pose. Bending into that front knee, low lunge, lowering that back knee. Fingertips reach to the sky. Hands back to the mat, tuck back toes. Find Skandasana here. Wide-legged Malasana. Skandasana on the other side. Pivot your toes back for that low lunge. Lower back knee, fingertips lift. Hands to the mat. Tuck back toes, step back foot in and a 45-degree angle for pyramid. Opening that back foot, parallel with the short edge of the mat. Right arm reaches to the sky for triangle. Lift back to that wide or to that straight leg warrior 2. Open to star, sink hips down for goddess. Arms together, feet together. First reaching fingertips towards the left, hips to the right. Fingertips right, hips to the left. Back to center, hands at heart center. Breathe here. We'll flow through that one more time. Inhale, fingertips all the way to the sky. Side stretches here, first to the right, then to the left. Opening up to star, sink down to goddess. Breathe here. Finding that straight leg warrior 2, front toes towards the top of the mat, back foot parallel with the short edge. Reach forward, triangle pose. Left hand comes down to meet right. Step that back foot in, pyramid. Bending that front knee, low lunge, lower that back knee. Lift fingertips to the sky. Hands to mat. Planting that back foot for Skandasana. Shifting to wide Malasana. Skandasana on the other side. Pivoting for that low lunge. Fingertips to the sky. Hands back to the mat. Tucking back toes, stepping it back in for pyramid pose. Knee points towards nose. Opening those back toes so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Right arm reaches to the sky for triangle. Lifting to that straight leg warrior 2. Sink down for goddess. Open for star. Feet together, first pressing fingertips towards left, hips to the right. Other side. Back to center. Opening up your stance here, we'll sink all the way down to Malasana. Finding your seat for boat pose. A little more movement before we rest. Shins can be parallel with the mat. If you're feeling real fancy, you can point your toes. We'll do some boat twists, fingertips to the right, then to the left for a count of 10. Some people call this rowing the boat. If it makes it more fun for you, you can call it that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to low boat, keep shoulders lifted, and then all the way to the mat. Soles of the feet to the mat. Hands down by hips. Press into the soles of your feet to lift your hips for bridge. Option to clasp hands, bringing your shoulders together, opening that chest a little more. Now you can stay right here, or if you'd like a little extra glute work, pressing into left heel, right leg lifts. And then as if you're drawing a line up and down the wall, we'll do a 10 count of pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot back to the mat. Press into right sole of the foot. Other side. Left leg extends long, drawing that line for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot back to the mat. Release that clasp, lowering your back body down. Breathe here. Knees hug into chest, soles of the feet to the sky. Little happy baby. Starting to slow that breath. Maybe lengthening your inhales and your exhales here. You can play with straightening one leg and then the other. Or if your body's just asking for stillness, hang here. Next round of breath, knees hug in towards your chest. Plant soles of the feet back to the mat. Arms can come out to a T or cactus shape. Shift hips towards the right a few inches. Knees drop to the left. Gaze can drift over that right shoulder. Giving yourself 5 rounds of breath here. See if each exhale can be just a count longer. These shorter practices, we warm up the body quickly. Now giving it some cues to slow down. Next exhale, gently draw yourself back towards center. Hip shift a few inches to the left. Knees fall to the right. Gaze drifts over that left shoulder. If this isn't available in your neck, you're welcome to keep your gaze at the sky. Just allowing your body to be heavy here. Lengthening those breaths. Next round of breath, draw yourself back towards center. Knees hug into chest, forehead up to knees. Squeeze for a yogi hug. Exhale, release to Shavasana. Arms extend long, legs extend long. Scan your body to see where you can release. Reminding ourselves that this pose is just as important as any other pose we did today. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Body can remain still. If it feels good and is available to you today, you're welcome to stay in this place of rest. If it's time to close out your practice, Start with gentle movement, maybe scrunching or releasing the face. Rolling out ankles and wrists, wiggling fingers and toes. A nice good morning stretch, toes one direction, fingertips the other. When you're ready, make your way to a fetal position on whichever side feels best for you. Then gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Eyes can stay soft or closed here. Enjoying these last few moments. Really feeling into some gratitude for yourself, for showing up today, moving your body, and honoring it with movement and a little bit of rest. We'll close the collective round of breath. Inhale, fingertips reach towards the sky. Exhale, pull hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for being part of this rad community, and I hope you have a fantastic day.